Hello and welcome to the final episode of the Berkeley Beat for the semester. Before we all go home for the holidays, we've got one last show to keep you informed on Berkeley's current events.
That's right, Ali. Last week was Peace Not Prejudice Week, which attempted to reunite the campus community despite recent student conflicts.
But there was one rivalry that everyone could agree on last week when Cal football took on Stanford for the 111th big game. Stay tuned for all this and more on the Berkeley Beat. I'm Ali Wolf.
And I'm Ben Clark.
In Iraq, only 10% of war correspondents are reporting unembedded. These reporters work independently without military protection. This Thursday, unembedded journalist Dar Jamail came to Berkeley to share his experiences with students. CalTV's Stephanie Lin is reporting from the scene with more. Stephanie, what can you tell us?
Hi, Ali. Dar Jamail touched on a lot of topics today, including the fact that U.S. troops are losing morale over the war.
We've been lied to, we're cannon fodder, we're being used. This is a completely screwed up situation.
Ardent words spoken by Dar Jamail, one of the few unembedded journalists who covered the Iraq War. His decision to report behind enemy lines has given him access to facts the mainstream media may have failed to cover.
When I talk about resistance in the military, people get really surprised because they haven't heard of it.
Jamail claims that sabotage, mutiny, and even cases of fake patrols are rampant in the U.S. military.
Instead of search and destroy missions, they call them search and avoid. We're going to go out and we're going to get high, and we're going to park in a field, and we're going to call on the radio and tell them everything's just great. That's happening right now, I know for a fact.
The Veterans Association reports that of the 1 million military personnel coming back home, 1/3 have post-traumatic stress disorder and 1/5 suffer from severe brain injury.
My point is you come back very, very screwed up, and a lot of these guys are on machines for the rest of their lives.
Statistics also show this year that the Army has had the highest suicide record in the war to date.
It's pretty disgusting, actually.
Students had positive feedback to offer in response to the event.
I think it's really important to get alternative media sources to tell you this information from, because otherwise you won't hear it. So I thought it was great.
In Berkeley, Stephanie Lin, CalTV Journalism.
In other news, the recent Israeli-Palestinian conflicts have heightened tensions between student groups. An incident during an event held by Zionist group Tikva prompted the ASUC to hold a forum this past Monday night in order to encourage dialogue between conflicting groups and to propose ways to ease rising political tensions on campus. On Tuesday, the Vice Chancellor emailed a letter to students outlining the university's response to recent events.
And a coalition of Berkeley students also responded to campus conflicts by hosting the second annual Peace Not Prejudice Week. The Peace Rally featured speeches by Dean Pollard, ASUC President Roxanne Winston, and leaders of various different cultural, political, and religious groups on campus.
How am I going to move myself out of my way to places that might not be very comfortable in order for me to build community characterized by peace, not prejudice?
Tonight we come together in the spirit of unity, collaboration, and the desire for peace.
This Saturday, Cal football took home the axe when we beat Stanford in the 111th big game. Berkeley Beat's Carolyn Vuong was at Friday's big game bonfire. Carolyn, what can you tell us?
I'm here at the Greek Theater for the bonfire rally where students, alumni, and football fans are getting fired up for the 111th big game against Stanford tomorrow. You can hear them in the background. Things are getting crazy here. Take a look. Bonfire Rally, a Golden Bear tradition which aims to pep up school spirit before the big game, celebrates the rich rivalry with Stanford that dates all the way back to 1892. The Cal-Stanford rivalry is one of the most famous and storied rivalries between two universities in America, and it boasts competition in academics, athletics, and a timeless record of some of the most impressive pranks ever witnessed. Before Saturday's game, Cal students and alumni alike had high hopes for the football team's performance.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We are going to take back the axe. Redemption is ours tomorrow at 12:30.
Are you going to the game tomorrow?
Hell yeah.
Are you Cal alum?
Hell yeah, I'm a Cal alum. I've been to every big game since 1996 except for the year that I spent in Iraq.
The night event featured an appearance by the Chancellor and performances by the Cal Band, Cal Dance Team, UC Men's Octet, Golden Overtones, and more. In Berkeley, Carolyn Vuong, Berkeley Beat.
In other exciting news, after California voters passed Proposition 1A on the high-speed rail, state officials say the link between San Francisco and Los Angeles should be open by the year 2018. This link is only Phase 1 of the project. Phase 2 will connect San Diego to Los Angeles and Sacramento to the Bay Area. Though this project requires a lot of time and money, it is expected to create hundreds of thousands of new jobs.
That's all we have for you this week. Next week is Thanksgiving, so enjoy your days off.
That's right, have a good holiday season, good luck on finals, and we'll see you all next semester.